Waves Audio just dropped a new plugin called Space Rider. It's got chorus, delay, reverb, and a bunch of modulation and a rider, a space rider. Is it just a gimmick, or is this something we're actually going to be using in writing, production, and mixing? Let's find out.
Let's find out.
This week's Radium POW. Let's get it. Here's the user interface. It's actually really cool looking, and I love that it has like the space effects on it. Makes it really kind of synth wave looking. I don't know. But you got a chorus, you got a delay, you got a reverb. It's really well laid out. Like, very easy to follow. The mix knob up at the top, you got an output level. Chorus intensity, type 1 and 2. Reminds me of type 1 and 2 on the Juno 660 and 106, right? You got two types of chorus. You got a width knob on the chorus. The rider function is really the highlight of this plugin. You have an auto button here. We're going to talk about what that does. It's really fun. I've been playing with this thing for a while, and I'm having a great time with it. Delay here. I got it on 8th note. You got the time, ping pong, or you can sync it, turn off sync, and you got milliseconds, it looks like. And then a ping pong and a feedback and filters and all that, right? And then the reverb. What makes this unique though is the auto rider function. There's a sensitivity, attack, and release here. Also, the ability to modulate any of these parameters. As you see, I've modulated some of these, and I'll show you exactly what that's doing and why this is really cool. And then also the ability to send from the chorus to the delay and from the delay to the reverb. So you can send your delay into the reverb. You can have chorus going to delay, delay going into reverb. You got a bunch of crazy spatial effects, hence the title, Space Rider. We're going to space!
Go!
All right, so let's hear this thing. Shut up, Brad. Let's play this in the mix so you can really hear the synths.
When the world falls out, will we feel it all the same?
Nice spatial effects. Really helps that synth blend very well. And let's hear it on this vocal. So I sent to bus 12. I made a little send here, and then I put the Space Rider on it. And I want to talk about these modulation effects and the auto rider and why that's so cool. Biggest thing it helps you with, it helps you achieve a lot of automation with just a few moves. Let me give you an example. I'm going to throw this reverb on this last phrase on the chorus here into this Space Rider, and listen what happens.
Keep on dancing.
Really cool for delay regeneration effects, so the feedback. Two things here. You can make any of these parameters modulate with this auto rider, and you want to pick the sensitivity. The sensitivity I find is the most important part to this. But what this is going to do is it's going to ride these functions as it goes up and down automatically. So turn off auto and you got a manual mode where if you see I'm turning it up and the feedback's going down and the width is going down. See that? But what if we want to take the reverb up as the fader goes up this way, right? So we can do kind of opposite processing. Let's go to the reverb, and you can see here, you can pull this way, which I'm pulling down, clicking and pulling down, or you can pull it up. So you have blue and you have white. And this is really the coolest function about this plugin, in my opinion, is that I can make the reverb send and be huge, right? And then I can make the width go wider as it's delaying out, and I can make the feedback go up, but then I can also make the delay gain go down, right? So there's a lot of cool things you can do with this as you get creative with your mix. Let's check this out.
Keep on dancing.
So you can really accentuate throws, delay throws, reverb throws, the chorusing effect. You don't have to make the chorusing more intense. You can make it wider. You can send more of something or less of something else on the parameters. And then the auto fader is just really dope. And I'll play around with the sensitivity so you can really get a feel for what this is doing here.
Keep on dancing. I'll still keep on dancing. Keep on dancing.
So that's a really cool part of it. You can also automate the mix, which is fun if you're going to insert the plugin. I have this as a send right now on this vocal part, but you can automate the mix, and that just gets really fun because then you go from like dry to wet with all the modulation parameters all happening at the same time with the auto. So you're not just turning things up, you could turn things down, you could turn things up, you could turn the mix up and down. It's incredibly fun and really powerful to use. So that's the Space Rider from Waves. You got the chorus, the delay, the reverb, but ultimately you have a whole powerhouse of automation and different effects going into other effects, something that would take a lot of processing with multiple plugins if you're not using just this one plugin. I would say personally, I love the chorus. I think it sounds amazing. And I love the reverb. The space on the reverb is very lush. It's awesome. It makes these huge landscapes happen. And I'll leave a link in the description so you can pick it up and you can give it a demo, give it a shot. Let me know how it goes. And that's it for the Space Rider and the Radium POW. Hope you guys really enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like button, right? Why not? Subscribe to the channel. I'm going to keep giving you game. All right, till next time. Peace.